Hey there everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video where today we'll be going over some more Danganronpa unpopular opinions. So as many of you already know, I actually did a part 1 to this video, and part 2 is me going through the comments because I did ask in the last video, tell me what unpopular opinions you've got and I'll read them out, or I'll discuss them in the next video. And that's basically what I'm doing. So if you want to go watch the first video to see my unpopular Danganronpa opinions, then go for it. I think the video did pretty well. And I actually got a lot of comments of people's unpopular opinions, so we're just gonna go read them today. Make sure you click the subscribe button on the channel, and also make sure you hit the like button on this video. The reason I ask this is because it helps me out immensely. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. It lets me know that people enjoy the content. So really, if you do enjoy the content, or you want to continue watching, or you just want to be supportive, then please like the video and please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out quite a bit. And also, in the comment section below, leave some more of your Danganronpa unpopular opinions, as I actually might make a part 3. Considering that people like this, I'm most likely gonna make a part 3. Just give me a bit more time, because just things are happening in real life and whatnot. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. First comment we have here is from Fizzy, who says, Danganronpa's unrealistic moments are the best. The whole point of the series' Killing Game is to put you in a situation that could actually happen, but with a little bit of fantasy added to it. Sure, things like people acting, something like Nagito or Kokichi could still happen, but the unrealistic feel to it brings the game up for me. A realistic situation turned on its head because the franchise is meant to be a little silly is a great sounding concept that actually had a really good execution to it. I mean, what can I say? I definitely agree with this unpopular opinion. The thing that really gets me sometimes when it comes to people judging Danganronpa is oh, well, that would never happen. Why is it like this? I don't think the game was ever meant to be taken seriously. Maybe the first game. If you've only played the first game, I can definitely 100% see people being like, oh, why isn't this being as serious as it should be? Because there's a lot of serious and realistic moments in the first game. However, the second game and the third game, you can really tell they were just yeah, we don't want to be as realistic anymore. We just kind of want to go silly. We want to go all over the wire. I mean, I get the whole simulation thing for the second game, but for the third game, it's kind of all over the place, the mono, what are they called? Shit, what are they called? I don't actually remember their name, but it's it's the 6 mono cub, you know, the ones with the cameras. It's why? Why would, it's so bad. It's bad writing, and it's so unrealistic. But my point is, I think that's a great example for Danganronpa just being we really don't care about being too realistic, especially since the Distrust beta. It was only a beta, maybe they changed their minds, maybe, who knows. And plus the whole pink blood and the whole pop-up book aesthetic that Danganronpa has going is definitely an indicator as to why this game should not be taken realistically. Next unpopular opinion we have here is from JV Ever, who says, not sure how unpopular this is, but Junko Inoshima went from an interesting antagonist in Trigger Happy Havoc to becoming dull very quickly. She's always the secret antagonist to every game installment and spin-off, the Danganronpa 3 anime, Danganronpa If, Danganronpa Zero, Ultra Virgos, etc. And I'm tired of seeing her over and over again. Mukuro's version of Junko is also cuter with the accessories versus Junko's canon outfit. I don't know, okay, so here's what I'll say. In my opinion, in terms of outfits, or what you said at the end, I think both hold well pretty good. I don't know, I feel like Junko's main outfit or canon outfit is actually very good. I don't think the accessories on Mukuro really make up. I think the hairpins on Junko make up for a more iconic design. While with Mukuro's accessories, they're not really iconic. And I get oh, she wasn't on screen long enough, but I definitely feel like the hairpins on Junko made her outfit more iconic and more rememberable. So I think that's why a lot of people like Junko's canon outfit more than Mukuro's. And about what you said at the start about how after the first game she became dull, in my opinion, I think she became dull after the second game. I think the second game's logic and how they were doing it, I think it was very well done. I mean, it would have been nice to have a different mastermind, but at the same time, with what plan, or what she was planning and how it went about it, I think that was fine. I think the way they did it was great, and I have no complaints about the second game's ending, or that Junko was the mastermind. However, when it came to Ultra Despair Girls or V3, then yeah, I was a bit okay, this is getting too much. Get out of here, please. Give me a different mastermind or something. But I definitely agree with you, JV Ever. Next one we have is from Eugenia Arnold, and they say, my unpopular Danganronpa opinion is that Kyoko is overrated. She is really smart. Oh, sorry, she really is smart. She does arguably have a character arc that works, but why the heck is she so popular? I don't hate her, but for me, she's no different than any other not as important characters. Sorry, reading. Like Celeste, Ari, Yasuhiro, etc. She just plays her role and that's it. She's no goddess. Some of the characters are written a lot better. Togami, for example, and he is not as popular. Eugenia, I don't know if we have like different experiences within the community, but Togami is honestly very popular in my opinion. I've done many Danganronpa polls in the past of like favorite characters and that, and Togami is always rated pretty high up, and yeah, I would argue that Togami is not unpopular at all. I feel like Togami's up there within some of the most popular Danganronpa characters ever. But honestly, when it comes to Kyoko, I think it's just because people see her as a waifu. And I mean, for me, I think she's cute, and also purple is my favorite color, so I love the purple aesthetic she's got going on. Again, I feel like I like her more design-wise than character-wise, but I still think she's a great character. I think another reason why people like Kyoko so much is because of how helpful and how much of a help she is in the first game. She kind of acts the same way as Chiaki, in my opinion, in terms of that they're always helping the protagonist in any way they can, and because of that, the person playing the game, who is supposed to be the protagonist, obviously sees that and goes, oh, they're really cute together, or oh, they're really cute, I'm glad they're helping. That probably was a really bad analogy, but I really think that the whole reason why Kyoko is so popular is for the same reason why Chiaki is so popular. That's how I see it. Again, our experiences could be so much more different, but that's how I've seen it. 123 Video Game Ninja has said, the beta character designs aren't that good. There was probably a reason why they weren't using the final product. I mean, it's the whole thing with game development where like, people, or like characters more so, can go through so many beta designs. I'm sure if you look it up, there's so many characters that have gone through like 8, 9, 10 different designs when in development. And it's one of those things where I think the reason why the community latches onto beta design so much is because it's seeing a character that they love in a different light. I think a big example that I can give is Kokichi's beta design with the skeleton outfit. Obviously Kokichi's a very popular character and a lot of people love him, but the reason why there's so much fan art of his beta design, or why people like his beta design so much, is because they're seeing their favorite character in this different outfit, per se, and because of that they're like, whoa, that outfit looks amazing on them, and because of that there's a lot of fan art. I also know a lot of people who only like the beta character designs for characters because of the fan art that exists of them. So that's honestly my opinion on why people latch onto the beta designs so much. I think some of the beta designs are better than others. Obviously there's some god-awful ones, Ryoma Cough Cough. And in my opinion, I think ones like Catgirl Tenko was adorable. I would have loved to seen that. Or Kaede with a top hat. That's what I mean. It's like, obviously they weren't picked for a reason by the devs, but when you look at them, they're like, yeah, you know what, Kaede would be cute with a top hat on. So it's kind of stuff like that, really. Iconic Tristan, probably said your name wrong, I do apologize, but they said, I watched the Danganronpa anime first and then the game and liked the anime better. I've said this so many times, but I definitely think that the Danganronpa 1 anime isn't that good for the sole reason of the pacing. It's just too rushed, it's too quick. However, some people actually like that because Danganronpa 1 is like, what, 30 hours long? Some people don't have time to play it, or they just get like really bored with some events and whatnot. Or with the anime, it kind of gets straight into it. And while the character development isn't there, or it's just not as much, that's just my opinion, anyways, on the Danganronpa 1 anime compared to the game. If you like the anime more than the game, feel free to, that you're more than welcome to. I just, from my experience, I just didn't like the anime. Typhon TV said, it puzzles me how Maki is more hated than Sayaka. So, here's the thing, when it comes to Sayaka, I think the reason why people don't hate her as much as Maki is for the sole reason of that she died first, you know, like, I'm sure a lot of people forgot about her, I don't know if, it's probably really rude of me to say, but I definitely think that a big reason why people hate Maki more is because she lasted longer, and also the things in the trial where Maki would say, oh, I wanted to get everybody killed if it meant I could kill Kokichi. I remember when I first played the game and I saw that and I was like, Maki, what? Like, people get outraged when they hear that, because it's like, Maki, there was clearly a better reason. She obviously wasn't thinking and was acting emotional, but at the same time, it's like, She literally admitted to wanting to kill all of us just to kill one person. And a lot of people saw that and were like, that's very out of character for her, or that's something that they just don't like about her at all. While with Sayaka, yes, she did try to get Makoto killed, but she died first, and there wasn't really too much to her character compared to Maki. So that's kind of why I can see people hating Maki more. I think I like them both. That's my opinion, is I like them both. Still Short said, Soichi was a good pro tag. Kiyotaka deserved better. Gonta was a great character. Korkio should have had a more explained backstory so we can understand him. Kokichi has feelings. I mean, I'm not gonna go through all that, but I agree with a lot of those statements. Yeah, especially Korkio. I don't know if I want to understand him more, but that last part of him in the case, I hated, and I wish they would go back on that, because I love Korkio's design, and it's such a shame that would happen. Colby, or Colby, don't know how to say your name, I do apologize. Again, so sorry, I'm not good at saying names, unfortunately, but they said Monomi deserves the absolute world. And yeah, like I said in my last video, she does. She gets so much hate, it's insane, and I'm glad that a lot of people, or like some people anyways, are saying, wow, yeah, Monomi deserves everything because she's being treated like shit. She just wants to help, y'all. She just wants to help. And the last one I'll do, because the reason why I haven't done too many is because there's over 400 comments, so going through them all, I can't do that. I would have to make the video longer, and I would love to make a super long video where I just go through like a bunch, and I will definitely do that, but I don't want it to be this video for the sole reason that I'm not sick, but I'm just not feeling great. I'm feeling under the weather in terms of like being able to speak as much. I need to rest my voice a little. So I definitely want to save that for when I can record longer, because I've been recording for about 20 minutes now. I don't know how long this video will be, but I've been recording for 20 minutes and my voice is really hurting. So I'm just going to do this last one, and then in the next video, I'm going to do a super long one, like a super long Unpopular Danganronpa opinions, because I think that would be really cool. Anyways, Carla said, My Hero is best girl, and I hate it when people shit on her because of how she acts in the main game. Generally wonderful in her free time events and in her Dangan Island ending. I love My Hero. You're amazing. The person who left this comment, Carla, you're great. And My Hero is an amazing character, and she's shit on so much. It's a reason why she's a very unpopular character. I feel like she's gotten a bit more popular over the years, but I don't know if it's more hating. Like, a lot of people hate her, like, really hate her. And I gotta admit, I said this in my design tier list video, but her design is it's very mid, which is unfortunate. I don't know, I'm a big My Hero fan, or simp, or whatever you want to call it. But you know, I'm actually really glad that some people love My Hero as much as I do. She's a great character, and it's just nice to see overall, so yeah. Anyways, that has been some unpopular Danganronpa opinions. As I said earlier, I definitely want to make a part 3 and make it a super long video, so make sure to leave your comments in below because I'll be reading most of them, or well, as much as I can. I just didn't want to do it for this video for 2 reasons. Like I said, I want to rest my voice a bit because it hurts. And second is, for some reason when it comes to YouTube videos, and I'm not sure why this is, but the second part of a series never does as well, and the third part or fourth part does like so much better. I've noticed it with my Would You Rathers, or like Confessions, or anything. It's like the second part of a series is it just never does well, but then part 3 gets like so many more views. I don't know why that is. So yeah, and I would love to save a longer video for a more part like in the future. I'm rambling, sorry, I like to ramble. I do apologize, I hope it's not too annoying. Either way, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to this far to the video. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!